What's up, guys? Let's talk about money-making methods in Hypixel Skyblock because there's one crop that I've always been a huge fan of, and it's back on the menu in a huge way because of a recent change that the admins made. Before we get to that, I just want to remind you that I have a creator code on the Hypixel store, code BANANA. It saves you 5% on any purchase like ranks, gems, boosters, you name it. You save 5% and it supports the channel in a huge way. So if you would use code BANANA, I'd love you forever. What crop am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about cactus because in the last update, they changed something about the cactus knife. They added a perk called Swift Slicer. Increase your speed cap by 100 while in the garden. If you have never farmed cactus, you have no idea why this is helpful, but if you farm cactus, you know that you want to be at 464 speed whenever you are grinding cactus because it is the way to get the most efficient blocks per second. 464 used to be possible with the black cat glitch, but they patched that and cactus was just a little bit annoying where you had to have a racing helmet if you wanted 500 and just was sprinting through, or you had to have something like 400 speed and just be a little bit less efficient, and less efficiency is downtime. So a lot of people were really mad at doing cactus and they added this perk in order to fix that. There is an interesting choice that you can make though, and that choice is what boots you should actually wear. You can just wear rancher boots. You can turn these to 464, and a lot of people have really good rancher boots, so I'm sure people will gravitate towards this, but I would actually recommend running Fermento boots. Fermento's set bonus is going to give you those Fermento drops whenever you're grinding cactus, and adding an extra piece is actually going to give you a decent amount more profit. Obviously, it's beneficial to have this at like Mossy, but even with like bustling, I'm pretty sure that you'd still be better off using Fermento boots rather than using the rancher boots that you probably use for every single other crop. If you are running Fermento boots, you're most likely going to need to tune for a little bit of speed at the stats tuning section of Maxwell. I just have 17 points in here and it is getting me, if we look, to 463, which is just fine for what we're looking at. But basically running full Fermento with this new setup is going to make a metric boatload of coins. Before I start farming here, just to show you how good this is, I will point out that I have very, very good stuff to farm cactus. I have the 200 Pest Hunter bonus on right now. I have Cactus 46. I have Dedication 4 on this. It's almost as good as it's going to get. So this is going to be a near max version of this money-making method. But if we start breaking here and actually get this money per hour on my right side to start updating, you're going to see that I'm making over 20 million coins an hour from just the cactus green alone. This is on the bazaar, so this definitely could get affected by more people grinding cactus. But just from the cactus green, I'm making 21 million an hour. And then you got to remember that I'm going to be getting a ton of Fermentos. I'm also going to be spawning a ton of pests, which have the chance to make you some decent money. So overall, this is going to be something where you're probably pushing on average about 25 million an hour, and then you have pest drops on top of that. So this is going to be a very solid money-making method. It's going to compete with mining. It's going to compete with any other crop in the garden. I don't think anything's really coming close right now, especially on the bazaar, and it's going to just make cactus an epic money-making method for the time being. If you've never seen a cactus farm, it looks like this. If we go over here, you're going to see there's just doors on the end. I'm sure you can Google how to make a cactus farm if you've never made it, but this is something that has been around with this design for basically ever, so I'm not really going to delve into building this exactly. But yeah, that's basically the whole point of this video, just telling you that cactus is really good right now. If you want to grind some garden milestones and also make a ton of coins, I would definitely recommend checking out cactus. And if you have Fermento boots with Mossy or something, you're golden because you're going to be making a ton of coins on this. So that's basically it for this video. Get 464 speed, farm some cactus, make some money. Goodbye.